Welcome to the Stealthwatch tutorial series. My name is Leo LaBelle, and I'm a Technical Solutions Architect for Stealthwatch at Cisco. In this tutorial, I will be showing you how to use packet capture to troubleshoot communication issues in your Stealthwatch deployment. As you can see in the diagram on the right, Stealthwatch integrates with many of the devices you already own. To leverage those existing investments, we need to make sure there's an open line of communication between your Stealthwatch deployment on specific ports and protocols and other context providing services. We are now going to go into my dcloud environment where you'll see there's SMC and then we have the flow collector and the flow sensor. So we're going to verify communications between these devices. So we're going to jot down that IP address right there, and then we're going to remote into our jump box. From the jump box, I'm going to go to my SMC appliance. And once we're logged in, we're going to go to the main dashboard. And at the very top right, we're going to see the settings wheel. We're going to click on that settings wheel. And we're going to go to central management. Now, once in central management, we're going to select the device where we want to run the packet capture. Click on the actions bubble, edit configuration. And then we're going to go to appliance administration. Once there, on the left-hand side, we're going to go to support and then down to packet capture. Once we're in packet capture, we're going to have some options. So at the very top, we can call this packet capture whatever we want. Then we're going to choose the interface. So if you have multiple interfaces, choose the one that is closest to the traffic. We will now enter the IP address of the device and select a port or protocol that we're looking to see if there's communication. In this case, we're going to select one that we know isn't communicating, so I can show you what it looks like without traffic. Now we're going to start this capture, and we're going to see that the byte count is at 0 right now, and we're going to hit refresh a few times. And what this allows us to do is see if there is any traffic. Now if it continues to be 0, when we hit stop capture, we're going to see that it's going to have a 0 byte count, or it'll be 24K. And 24K generally means that there's no data available. And when we open up the capture, you're going to see, as suspected, that there is no data. And now we can go back and modify our capture to something a little bit more broader so we can see if there's any communication between the IP and this device altogether. So we're going to start a new capture. And on capture 2, we're going to do a refresh, and you'll see that data starts to populate. And right now we have a few thousand K of bytes coming through. And we're going to stop the capture as we did in the past, and then we're going to select capture 2, and we're going to look at the data contained in that. So we open up the PCAP file in Wireshark. And you'll see now that we have a TLS session and TCP indicating that we have a 443 connection between the two devices, which is expected. So we know now that the flow collector has communication with the SMC. And if we wanted to validate other devices, we can go back to our Stealthwatch management console and we can go to any one of the devices and do the same thing through the appliance manager.